If you're new to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and also hit the bell as well for new videos every day, every week.
What's going on, all of my fellow Joy-Con boys and girls? This is your boy, Nintendo Logan. We're once again back at it again here with once again another stream for you all here. And this year, once again about to do the next episode of our Friday morning show that we do every single Friday at 9:30 AM Eastern and 6:30 AM Pacific time with the Nintendo News Roundup once again. And this is episode 45 that we're on with the show. And yeah, for today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, we got once again a lot of great news topics that once again we're going to be discussing during today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup. So I hope you guys are excited about it and are definitely looking forward to some of these news topics that we're once again going to be discussing in today's episode of the show once again. But of course, before we get into it, I do want to say without some of y'all who are tuning in right now, if you don't watch it right now on YouTube or on Twitch, and right now I want to see what's up. Let me go ahead and see what's up. Let's see who's on the chat right now. Let's see who's tuning in right now. Let's in the chat. So right now in the YouTube chat, what is up to and then there's Super Channel in the YouTube chat. And Fuzzy Plushie is good to see right there in the Twitch chat once again. Yeah, shout out to Fuzzy Plushies once again in the Twitch chat, definitely. And by the way, I gotta fix my grease real quick. I know we're having so much technical difficulties right now already when we start the stream up here, but it is gonna be a live stream, so you guys know that definitely has to be expected. So, but Of course, before we also do get started with today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, if of course you guys are excited about it as always, make sure you guys have to show support down below by smashing up that like button. And if you're brand new to our YouTube channel and on twitch.tv/Logan456, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure you guys also follow us on Twitch for more upcoming episodes of Nintendo News Roundup every single Friday morning, and also more Nintendo content you guys will definitely not want to miss out in the future. And by the way, I just want to say, thank you all so much once again for those of you who tuned in with us on the Ultra Joy-Con Game YouTube channel last night on YouTube for our tuning in to the next episode of our Super Mario 3D World series. It was seriously a lot of fun, and highly recommend that not only you guys go subscribe to the Ultra Joy-Con Game channel on YouTube, but then go check out the new episode that we did of our Super Mario 3D World series. Once again, that we did on our Ultra Joy-Con Game YouTube channel. And also, speaking of that, we'll be doing another live stream on there later on today, around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're once going to be playing some Mario Party 1. What's of our team, actually, like I said, the Ultra Joy-Con game. So make sure you guys also do stay tuned for that later on today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, exclusively on the Ultra Joy-Con game YouTube channel once again. And also, speaking of that, if you have not yet subscribed to the Nintendo Lonely Clips channel and Logan's Pokemon TV series review, both of those channel links are, of course, in the description below. If you want to go check out both of those channels if you haven't already and haven't subscribed to them. And if you want to become a member in our Discord server, that info will also be in the description below. If you want to go check out some info that we have on our Discord server, if you want to become a member and really don't know how to. But as I always say, if none of you all do not activate that server, do not hit that like button. Once again, you guys already know, Rachel Feastman is going to, of course, say, what's wrong with you? If some of y'all do not activate that stuff and whatnot. I'm really sorry my English is off right now. My mind's all over the place right now, once again, so. But anyway, so, I don't think we're going to waste any more time right now, and we're going to get straight into the news for episode 45 on Nintendo News Roundup. And actually, we're going to be starting with a banner right here. But our first news sign up with the stream, we have a brand new overview trailer that we have that has pretty much been released on Nintendo's YouTube channel for Super Mario Party Jamboree, which of course will be releasing on October 17th, actually. And my goodness gracious, I am just still super hyped for this game, actually. What we've seen so far with a lot of these trailers and the information that we've been getting about this game, I'm actually really super hyped for this game, actually. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and react to the brand new overview trailer that we have for Mario Party Jamboree, and we're gonna kind of see if we have any new information with Mario Party Jamboree right here and whatnot. So without any further ado, let's go and watch this new trailer and let's see what we got for this brand new overview trailer for Mario Party Jamboree. In 3, 2, 1, clickety clank, let's get it going. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, just the volume a little bit.
Welcome to the biggest Mario Party yet.
Biggest Mario Party yet? Heck yes.
Super Mario Party Jamboree.
My gosh, yeah, that announcer though, man.
Get ready for a 4-player
Mario Party
frenzy
mode.
in Mario Party mode. Roll that
Whoever hired that
dice
announcer,
block
honestly,
and
they
move
are
out
just full of
spaces
energy.
across each board. Get the most stars to win.
Now, of course, that's Mario Party for you right there. Get the most stars to win.
boards.
Like every Mario Party.
Mega Wiggler's Tree Party.
Mega Wiggler's tree Party.
The paths change every time Wiggler moves.
That's pretty interesting when you got that bell that Wiggler like moves in different directions.
Raceway.
Roll
Ride a
Raceway.
race car and steer your way to victory.
So that's a better version of the car mechanic from the previous other Mario Party games. Specifically 9 and the one I don't want to speak about. Oh man, Spike got wrecked.
Rainbow Galleria.
Rainbow Galleria. I'm actually really super excited about checking out this stage.
Price during in-game
But then it's on a shopping mall.
King Bowser's Keep.
Ooh, King Bowser's Keep?
Chaos ensues
Oh,
when
snap.
it's Imposter Bowser's turn.
Yeah, Pastor Bowser.
In addition,
Oh, don't recognize the stage?
Western Land.
Western Land from Mario Party
And
2?
Mario's Rainbow
I'm so glad
Castle
Mario's
from
Rainbow
previous
Castle is
Mario
coming back
Party
too.
Games make their
on
triumphant
HD.
return.
Let's see what else you got. Yoshi's Mountain Race. They're the home with
A
Yosh.
special mini game on a board to gain an ally called a Jamboree Buddy.
Jamboree Buddy.
From copying an opponent's item.
This is some of the mechanic that's
launching
we're
you
returning back
across
from
the board.
Super
Each
Mario
one
Party and
can
whatnot.
help you out in different ways. Plus, if you get items or coins, your Jamboree Buddy can get them for you too.
Oh,
Even
snap.
stars.
Oh yeah, I heard about this
Mario
already
Party
from like
mode
somebody
also
already doing
supports
a
online play.
preview of
Challenge
this.
your friends or go.
Oh my
head-to-head
gosh, we're gonna have
with
so much fun
random
playing this
players
game online and whatnot.
worldwide. Mini games.
Oh, mini games.
From action-packed activities to rip-roaring races. There
Oh my gosh,
are
that's like Mario Sonic at the
110
Olympic Games for you.
across various genres.
Even though the franchise is dead.
In addition to button controls, some mini-games are played by gently shaking or tilting the Joy-Con controller.
Oh yeah, I gotta get your Joy-Cons ready.
And over in Minigame Bay, you can enjoy these bite-sized blasts.
Oh my gosh,
in
Boom Boom
different
is
ways,
controlling that
like
boat.
2 versus 2
That's pretty
team
funny.
battles.
Robo Arm Wrestle.
Grab your Joy-Con controllers
Motion control
for these
modes.
3 unique modes.
Oh yeah, this game is gonna have motion controls, so
Fly
it's
through the
like
sky in Paratroopa Flight School.
Paratrooper Flight School.
2 players can wing it together to get passengers to
Oh,
their
Super Boy 2 player, you gotta carry Toad
Or
over there.
have an aerial showdown by collecting Parabitty Buds.
Oh, Parabitty
3
Buds.
soaring activities await. In
That's
Toad's
interesting.
Item Factory, you'll control
Toad's
parts
Item
of the
Factory.
facility to get the ball to the goal. Work in
Ah.
tandem with other players by gently rotating
Yo, Hannah Bro, thanks for subbing.
and
Make sure I have a
tilting your
notification on.
Joy-Con controller. 30 stages await, and they get increasingly harder. So coordinate and cooperate.
Interesting. Okay, why don't I look at the power-up bands from Super Nintendo World and Universal? Oh, PlayStation buttons.
4 players will work
This is Rhythm
together using
Kitchen.
motion controls to whip up some delicious dishes.
Oh, that's what's kind of delicious.
Embark
Not
on a
gonna lie.
culinary quest to become the superstar chef.
Congratulations!
Take the competition worldwide in 2
Part of the players
brand new
worldwide.
online modes. It's a 20-player race to the finish.
Oh, cool!
in Koopathon.
Koopathon! Oh my goodness gracious! I cannot wait to see how this is gonna
Collect
turn
coins
out.
during minigames to advance on spaces.
Finally play a Mario Party game with 20 players. That's gonna be
Watch
crazy,
out
man.
for Survivathon minigames during the race. If you lose, you'll be launched backward and might drop in ranking.
Oh my gosh! You're gonna be
You
dropped
cross the
so
finish
far
line
away.
First.
Dang. That's gonna be tough.
Whoa! An explosive battle awaits
Bowser
in
Kaboom
Bowser
Squad.
Kaboom Squad. 8 players will join forces to collect bombs and attack imposter Bowser.
Okay, I'm probably guessing these modes are gonna be like playing with like random people like worldwide.
Defeat
I don't know
him
if you have to
within
play with,
5
like,
rounds
actual
to
friends.
claim victory.
Minigame.
After each round, you'll play an 8-player co-op minigame.
Man, how many you can play these?
It's an
You can play these different
opportunity
modes
to
with
get a
friends.
helpful item that
But it
can
seems like it's
turn the
worldwide.
tide of battle. Teamwork is key to winning
With
this
Koopathon and then
fiery
this mode.
frenzy. Besides random matchmaking.
Okay, you can play with friends. Oh
can
my
team
gosh,
up
let's
to play
go.
online in both modes.
Like I said, we're gonna be playing Super Mario Party Jamboree a lot, honestly, with you guys and also on the Ultra Joy-Con game channel as well.
Because this
So make sure you guys
is gonna
definitely
be
stay
a
tuned.
jam-packed blast.
Man, I'm super excited about this game. I know I've been saying it a lot, but I'm speaking facts.
Available October 17th.
Damn,
only
available
on the
October
Nintendo
17th.
Switch
Mario Party
system.
Jamboree.
Get ready for the party with pre-orders. Available now on Nintendo eShop.
Heck yes.
A 3-month Nintendo Switch Online individual membership is also included.
I guess that's it. Well, let's like. Alright, but anyway, so there you guys go. That's the new overview trailer that we got for Super Mario Party Jamboree. Like I said before, super excited about this game, and I really cannot wait to actually try this game out when it comes out on October 17th. A lot of the information that we saw here, I know we've already seen a lot of this already before, and especially from like these different YouTubers already going out and playing this game already. But this one by far is probably going to be one of the best Mario Party games. Not only to have on Switch, but probably in general, probably. Like all the stuff that we have here, like man, oh man, I seriously can't wait to check out some of this stuff. And like I said before, we will be doing a lot of content on Super Mario Party Jamboree once it releases, actually. Not only on this channel, on YouTube and Twitch, but also on our Ultra Joy-Con Game YouTube channel as well, because when the game comes out, now we're going to be doing a launch stream here on YouTube and Twitch. We also will be doing a launch stream on our Ultra Joy-Con Game YouTube channel as well. So again, if you have not already, make sure you guys are again subscribed to this YouTube channel, and make sure you guys are following us on our Twitch channel, and make sure you guys also again subscribe to the Ultra Joy-Con Game YouTube channel, because like I said, we're going to probably have a ton of content on Super Mario Party Jamboree once it releases, actually. But yeah, but what do you guys think about this brand new overview trailer for Super Mario Party Jamboree? Like I said before, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And alright, the next news item. We should have a new legacy for Nintendo, actually. As Nintendo has just celebrated 135 years of the company. And my goodness gracious, I cannot believe this, man. The fact that Nintendo has finally turned 135 years old. Definitely makes a lot of us. Definitely makes the actual company itself feel really old, actually. And yeah, we're gonna get into the information about this right now about Nintendo celebrating 135 years of the company. And this once again is coming from MyNintendoNews.com with the information, and this is the information that we have for this here. And it says, and I quote, Nintendo is now 135 years old, having endured as both as a business and an innovator since its founding on September 23rd, 1889, during the Meiji era. You know, we know the story already, but for, I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher this. Fusajiro Yamamuchi started off Nintendo as a Hanafuda trading card company in 1889, before expanding it into other lines of business, including hospitality, allegedly, and toy making, and then eventually landed to find its calling with video games in the 1970s. And the company couldn't have made its entrance at a better time, when the Nintendo Entertainment System being widely hailed as a savior of the video game industry during the video game crash of 1983. From there, it went on to invent the directional pad, or D-pad as we know it, starting off the age of 3D gaming in the style with Super Mario 64 and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Bringing families together and playing on the Nintendo Wii, and it's now getting ready to put its latest console, the second best-selling video game system of all time, to rest with a follow-up in the works. One of your fondest memories of playing Nintendo games? Are you looking forward to what the company's future has in store? And as of course in the actual article itself, and you can comment on that actually. But yeah, like I said before, seriously can't believe how far Nintendo has came since then. Starting off as a playing card company, and then going on to making like different toys, and then literally making a comeback in the 1980s with the NES actually, during the, like, of course during the video game crash in 1983, as we all know it to this very day. If it wasn't for Nintendo actually coming back and being popular to this very day, and seeing like games like Mario and also Zelda, we would have not known Nintendo like how they are to this very day if it wasn't for that stuff, and especially being famous for you know, their consoles and all that, and especially the different legacies that they had over the years actually as a company itself, as you know, a video game company itself and whatnot. So, well, yeah, but what do you guys think about Nintendo, the actual company itself, turning 135 years old? And of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And I just want to let you guys, I do want to ask you guys, what kind of fond memories do you guys have of Nintendo as well? Since, you know, they asked it in the article, I kind of want to ask you guys as well. What has been your fondest memories of Nintendo, like during the past years have been around for? Well, yeah, but anyways, the next news item, we just had a Sonic Central presentation that we just had about a few days ago. And just like before, just like I mentioned before, we do have a live reaction on this Sonic Central presentation that's available to watch right now on both our YouTube and Twitch channels. So, highly recommend you guys to go check it out. Our live reaction to the Sonic Central presentation. That is if some of you guys have not even seen it yet and still want to go check it out. But, if you guys want to know all the different announcements that were highlighted during the Sonic Central 2024 presentation, this information is coming from IGN.com. And this is the information that we have for this here. And it says, and I quote, Sega's Sonic Central 2024 stream is now finished, and IGN has it covered with everything announced regarding Sonic the Hedgehog in 2025. The stream, which began on Tuesday at 9 AM Pacific, noon Eastern Standard Time, was only announced a day before actually, but promised to bring fans a glimpse of what's happening in the Sonic the Hedgehog universe next year. This is the 4th annual rendition of the Sonic Central stream, and featured a handful of reveals, though very little in the video game realm. Fans did get a glimpse of lots of different sides of Sonic though, including through motorbike helmets, Super Monkey Ball expansions, and DC crossovers. At first, the first announcement that we have, Sonic Rumble brings Battle Royale to mobile and PC this winter. Sonic the Hedgehog Battle Royale Sonic Rumble comes to PC and mobile this winter, Sega has announced. The game was announced in May, but lacked a release window, so this narrows things down somewhat. Sonic Rumble features Fall Guys style gameplay, as 32 players taking on the roles of a myriad of Sonic characters battle out for the top spot. Just like Fall Guys and other games in the genre, several game modes will task players with overcoming different colorful challenges with the constant risk of being kicked out. And then next up, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble gets Sonic Balls and Shadow cosplay. Fellow Sega game Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble is getting even more Sonic downloadable content. Available today, players can now roll around in giant balls themed after Sonic and Shadow, and even cosplay as everyone's favorite hardcore hedgehog, the latter, not the former, obviously. The Sonic and Shadow Ball skins are available for free on the Nintendo eShop, while the Shadow costume is available as paid DLC, but also included in the Sega Pass. And then next up, Sonic getting motorbike helmets under merch in terms of like Lego and all that. Sega announced Marine Sonic the Hedgehog merch ranges during the showcase, including brick building sets and a motorbike helmet. The brick building sets include characters such as Sonic, Shadow, Rouge, and Knuckles, while the motorbike helmet is obviously themed after Shadow. Marine collectible figures were also announced too, including another Shadow the Hedgehog themed one based on Sonic Generations. And then we have another collaboration in Topgolf with Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic coming to a Topgolf near you. Sonic the Hedgehog has always enjoyed a cheeky round between fighting crime and collective reigns, but now fans can join him on the golf course at a Topgolf near them. Over-the-top Sonic-themed courses are also coming to the virtual golfing centers, letting players navigate tricky obstacles and collect reigns as they go. No specific release date for the special courses were announced, though Sega did say it is coming soon. And then something that was absolutely really shocking, and something that I'm actually really interested and really excited about. Sonic is teaming up with DC comic series for a brand new collaboration. Sonic the Hedgehog is coming to the DC Comics, starting in March 2025. Sega and DC will release one issue a month of a special series combining the two franchises. Not only will Sonic team up with the likes of Batman and Superman, it's also possible we'll see him and his crew do so while basically cosplaying as each character. Sega released a collection of the main cast mashups, including Shadow as Batman, Knuckles as Superman, Amy as Wonder Woman, Sonic as the Flash, Silver the Hedgehog as Green Lantern, and Tails as Cyborg. And then next up, we get a brand new trailer for Sonic and Shadow Generations, with a brand new trailer for the game actually. How many times can Sega talk about Sonic and Shadow? At least once more. The publisher released a new trailer for the revamped Sonic and Shadow Generations during the Sonic Central event. The trailer shows both cinematics and gameplay of the title, due October 25th. Naturally, focused on the lean mean Shadow, the trailer sets up some sort of traveling storyline, as well as Shadow chasing down Maria. A big old collector's edition was announced too, featuring many additional products, including a CD, Sonic Shoe keyring, and a Dreamcast statue of Shadow and Sonic on top of a Genesis. And then we have Sonic and Shadow Generations gets a prologue anime in September, which of course we've seen that a lot with these brand new Sonic releases, getting the animated little video and whatnot. Sonic and Shadow Generations arrives on October 25th, but fans are super excited for the entry that can enjoy a 3-part anime prologue coming to YouTube ahead of time. The first episode of Sonic and Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings arrives on September 25th, and is titled Shadow and Maria. This is followed by Episode 2, Finding the Way, on October 3rd, and Episode 3, To the Ark, on October 10th. Those who pick up the game on PlayStation can enjoy an extended version of these episodes too. And then finally, to close out the show, we get a behind-the-scenes look at the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie, which once again will be releasing in theaters on December 20th. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 has begun rolling out its marketing, and the film appeared at Sonic Central to give a behind-the-scenes look. The team behind it shared insight on what fans can expect in the film, and promised plenty of Easter eggs and dives into Sonic lore. Not much of the ways on the new footage was shown, but the team did focus on the plot point of Sonic now becoming a leader, with teammates Tails and Knuckles behind them to take on the new threats, including Shadow. And so yeah, there you guys go. Those are all the brand new announcements that were pretty much shown off in this recent Sonic Central presentation for 2024. Like I said before, and even going back and thinking about these announcements now, this was pretty dope actually. I actually do kind of like some of these announcements that were pretty much shown off in this brand new Sonic Central presentation. And bro, the fact that Sonic is going to be crossing over with the DC superheroes and all that, that is absolutely really insane and really super hype actually. And I even thought about this too actually, and I think I might have said it before when I never gave our overall thoughts in our live reaction to the Sonic Central presentation. So just imagine, besides Sonic actually crossing over with the DC superheroes in the comics, I mentioned there was actually a Sonic and DC crossover video game actually. Bro, you already know without a doubt that would be super hype actually if Sega and also Warner Brothers actually decide to do that actually. But time will then we tell, and we don't really know if that actually is going to happen, but we'll have to see what happens if that actually does end up happening and whatnot in the future. But yeah, but what do you guys think about all these announcements that were pretty much shown off in this brand new Sonic Central 2024 presentation? Of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And alright, the next news item, we have yet another new news item for Sonic and Shadow Generations. And actually, it's for Keanu Reeves' Shadow. It is going to be playable in Sonic and Shadow Generations in an upcoming DLC, actually, for the game. And this information is coming from NintendoEverything.com, and this is the information that we have for this. And it says, and I quote, Keanu Reeves is coming to Sonic and Shadow Generations. It's been announced. This is part of a newly revealed Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack DLC. The new DLC will let players experience a level inspired by the upcoming film. No further information about the content was provided. Those that purchase the Sonic and Shadow Generations Digital Deluxe Edition won't gain access to the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack DLC at no extra cost. The same edition contains the game itself, plus 3 days early access, Terrio skin, extra BGM pack, digital art book and soundtrack, and skill points from Sonic Generations. The Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack for Sonic and Shadow Generations launches on December 12th, 2024. We got plenty more coverage, including a new story trailer. Of course, we already talked about here. But yeah, it's really crazy once again how Keanu Reeves' Shadow from the Sonic 3 movie is going to be actually playable in Sonic and Shadow Generations. And it's really actually quite interesting that they announced this during that Sony State of Play actually for PlayStation. I actually don't know why that Sega didn't actually announce this or showed this off during the Sonic Central presentation. It's so weird how once again they had to hold off until PlayStation had their State of Play actually. But it's pretty cool overall that once again you're going to be able to play as Keanu Reeves' Shadow and Sonic and Shadow Generations with this brand new DLC actually. Well, yeah, but what do you guys think about this brand new DLC that's just been announced for Sonic and Shadow Generations? And let me know if you guys are going to be picking this up, actually, and if you actually are going to be trying out Keanu Reeves' Shadow when he officially gets released on Sonic and Shadow Generations. Once again, to let you guys know, it's not going to be until December 12th, 2024 that you will be able to get this DLC and whatnot. But like I said, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And alright. The next news item, speaking of something else that we talked about before in a previous episode on Nintendo News Roundup, LEGO Horizon Adventures. Maybe y'all may remember that the release date for this game has pretty much leaked out with the November 14th, 2024 release date. Well, eventually, the official release date has been officially confirmed, thanks once again the brand new Sony State of Play, actually. And this once again is coming from NintendoEverything.com, and this is the information that we have for this year. And it says, and I quote, if I can actually get get it up right here, actually. So it says, and I quote, the news has now been officially confirmed. PlayStation made the November 14th release date for LEGO Horizon Adventures officially during the, once again, Sony State of Play. So yeah, but there you guys go. November 14th, the recent rumors were real. That November 14th was pretty much going to be the release date for LEGO Horizon Adventures. Not only once again on PlayStation, but also on the Nintendo Switch as well, because that's obviously what this game is also going to be releasing as well. So yeah, so if you're planning on picking this game up, be on the lookout once again on November 14th, 2024 for the official release of LEGO Horizon Adventures. Pretty much a week after Mario & Luigi Brothers Ship released on the Switch, actually. So now we got Mario & Luigi releasing in November. Now a week afterwards, we pretty much got this game releasing as well, which man, you guys are going to be getting a lot of Christmas gifts, honestly, if you guys are a big gamer and all that, for your Switch and whatnot. But yeah, but what do you guys think about the November 14th release date for LEGO Horizon Adventures? And like I said, if you guys are going to be picking this game up, let me know your guys' thoughts again, and let me know if you guys have been picking this game up in the comment section down below. And I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And alright, the next news item, we have some news regarding Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, actually. I know, it's kind of been a hot minute, actually, since, the game's been out already. But during Tokyo Game Show, there has been a Japan Game Awards that was pretty much been held during Tokyo Game Show. And actually, they actually gave some support for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and took on one of the biggest honors of the night during the Japan Game Awards, actually. So this information is coming from NintendoEverything.com once again, and it's the information that we have for this. And it says, and I quote, during the Tokyo Game Show today, the Japan Game Awards 2024 were held, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom took home the biggest honor of the night. The results are based on games released between April 1st, 2023 and March 31st, 2024. The Zelda Tears of the Kingdom was chosen for the Grand Award. Worth noting, the Switch exclusive also earned Best Sales Award and was one of the titles selected for Award for Excellence. Director Himura Fujibashi, I'm not sure how you say that, and producer Eiji Aonuma were both in attendance. And of course, in the actual article itself, actually you have all the list of the different awards and the different nominations that were pretty much held during the Japan Game Awards. But yeah, really cool to see that once again. And Zelda Tears of the Kingdom definitely deserves that, actually. One of the Award of Excellence and all the other stuff they got nominated for and pretty much won. Because like I said, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, this game is just absolutely straight fire though, man. If you have not played this game before, if you're a big Zelda fan and really want to play this game, I absolutely, highly recommend you play this game. Because from beginning to end, honestly, this game is just absolutely incredible though. And like I said, for all those awards that it got, it definitely deserves it. It definitely deserves it 100%, honestly. But yeah, what do you guys think about Zelda Tears of the Kingdom officially winning one of the best awards during the Tokyo Game Awards 2024 during Tokyo Game Show? Of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. The Synchron has actually won something at least because, well, I'm not saying that during the Game Awards last year in 2023 when Zelda Tears of the Kingdom did get nominated for a few things, not really saying like it definitely got disrespected. I mean, at least it won like something actually during the Game Awards last year. But the fact that it actually won the whole entire thing, that is just absolutely incredible. I'm really happy for Nintendo and Tears of the Kingdom actually. But alright, the next news item. This might have to be. We're actually gonna probably start getting into some controversial stuff during the show once again. Shigeru Miyamoto, man, shout out to Miyamoto once again. Man, he is definitely a legend. Shigeru Miyamoto was just interviewed and was talking about generative AI going forward for their company, actually. Which, yeah, this is pretty interesting what Miyamoto had to say about this, actually. And we're pretty much going to be getting into the information about this. So this, once again, is coming from NintendoEveryday.com. And this is the information that we have for this here. And it says, and I quote, "The rise of AI has been prominent, including in the gaming industry and development of projects. But Mario and Zelda creator Shigeru Miyamoto doesn't seem overly interested in the technology at the moment." The New York Times relayed a few comments from Miyamoto, who was in attendance for a media event at the upcoming Nintendo Museum in Japan, and will officially open its doors in Kyoto on October 2nd. And as far as the AI comments are concerned, Miyamoto was discussing Nintendo's general approach and looking to find what makes the company special. While more and more companies are moving towards that tech, Nintendo will rather go in a different direction. And this is what Miyamoto had to say, thanks to the New York Times, actually. And I quote, "It may seem like we are just going the opposite direction for the sake of going in the opposite direction, but it really is trying to find what makes Nintendo special. There is a lot of talk about AI, for example. When that happens, everyone starts going in the same direction, but that is where Nintendo would rather go in a different direction. This isn't the first time Nintendo has commented on AI. During the summer, President Satoru Furukawa noted that it can be used in creative ways, but we recognize that it may also raise issues with intellectual property rights." And yeah, so it is pretty interesting what Miyamoto had to say about generative AI, actually. And here's just what's kind of like my overall opinion about this. This generative AI stuff, it's kind of stupid, actually. Because I see so many places on social media, like Instagram and mainly Facebook, actually. When I go on Facebook, I see a lot of these, like, generative AI stuff, actually, for, like, different Disney movies and all these, like, different other things that are, of course, not really officially real and whatnot. But thank goodness Nintendo is not really going in that kind of direction, actually. Because I still think to this very day, again, in my opinion, the generative AI stuff is just absolutely really ridiculous and really stupid and kind of getting a little out of hand, actually. And actually, speaking of that, to kind of go on this news topic, actually, Nintendo is kind of cracking down on a lot of these generative AI stuff that's using Nintendo's characters and all that. So, if you're a person that's using a lot of generative AI stuff with Nintendo's characters, you better watch out, because them Nintendo ninjas, they are definitely coming after you for sure, honestly. But yeah, what do you guys think about what Miyamoto had to say about generative AI with Nintendo's company itself and going a different direction? Of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And alright, next news item. The controversial stuff isn't done yet, actually. As apparently Shigeru Miyamoto was also recently interviewed in another interview, actually. And it's talking about the console wars between Nintendo, Microsoft, and PlayStation, or aka Sony, actually. And, yeah, of course we might have some thoughts about this, actually. What Miyamoto had to say about this, about Nintendo and the console wars. So this information is once again coming from NintendoEveryday.com, and this is the information we have for this. And it says, and I quote, Legendary video game developer Shigeru Miyamoto wants Nintendo to be left out on the console wars. Miyamoto was speaking with the press this week ahead of the Nintendo Museum opening in Kyoto, Japan. He gave insight as to why the museum is opening, saying that he hopes attendees will get a true feel for what the company is all about. He went on to add, with a laugh, that he hopes people refrain from dragging Nintendo into competitions like the so-called console wars, which focus on high specs and hardware performance. True to its more recent history, the company wants to explore technology in a way that's uniquely Nintendo. A rough translation of Miyamoto's comments are as follows, and as relayed by Famitsu, and I quote, "And the goal is to preserve all of Nintendo's past assets so that people can understand what Nintendo is. That it's not just about the employees. We now have people spanning 3 generations who know about Nintendo. It would be great for if those people could see it and understand what Nintendo is. I hope that through this, people will understand and refrain from dragging Nintendo into competitions like the so-called console wars, which focus on high specs and hardware performance," and he laughs about it. "Nintendo will continue to use the various technologies available today to create things in a way that's unique to Nintendo. We're not just limited to games. We're also being involved in films and will continue to create a variety of entertainment content. I thought this would be a good opportunity for people to understand that, and that's why we made this. I believe the most important thing is for various people to visit this museum and come away thinking Nintendo is a company that's not related to the game industry competition or cutting-edge technology that people usually talk about. Of course, we conduct technology research. In the past, analysts and others have said things like, why isn't Nintendo focusing on networking, or what about mobile, or why aren't you using cutting-edge chips? However, if people calmly look at the exhibits, they'll realize that we've actually been working on these things all along. But Nintendo has a history of waiting for the right moment to release products, only commercializing them when we believe the timing is perfect. I think that becomes clear though through the museum, and it helps build trust in Nintendo. For our shareholders as well, this serves as a kind of mid to long-term perspective, showing that they can actually trust us to manage the company properly. This wasn't the only interesting thing Miyamoto said this week. Yesterday, we reported on his brief comments regarding AI, which we already talked about that. And it sounds like the company will be pursuing it for the game development anytime soon. And yeah, so, once again, like I said before, definitely interesting how what Miyamoto had to say about these console wars. I'm going to say, and like I said, in my opinion, I really don't care about console wars, honestly. And I don't care if like Nintendo doesn't have like superpower over the top hardware, like you know how PS5 and also Xbox Series X are doing. But no matter what Nintendo does, you never gotta respect them for what they're doing. And you know, as a video game company, and like just want to do their own thing and not trying to like compete alongside these other companies. Literally just let Nintendo do their thing. From a business perspective, and it's not real competition at all. Especially with consumers as well. But yeah, what do you guys think about what Miyamoto had to say about the console wars? What he had to say about this in this interview. Of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. Of course, Nintendo wasn't this sort of console wars thing like back in the 90s with Sega, actually, with both the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. So it never does look like Nintendo's not going to be following in that kind of sort of pathway anytime soon from what it looks like, but time will definitely tell, though. But alright, speaking of the Nintendo Museum, since Miyamoto talked about it, apparently it looks like there's been people that have already been traveling to the Nintendo Museum in Kyoto, Japan, actually. We actually do have some pretty interesting information about this, actually. So this is coming from mynintendonews.com. Well, actually, Nintendo, they pretty much should talk about that. They plan on actually opening up more Nintendo Museum locations, not only in Kyoto, Japan, but also in other different locations. So maybe in Japan or maybe other parts around the world, actually. So once again, like I said, this information is coming from mynintendonews.com, and this is the information that we have for this. And it says, and I quote, ahead of the opening of the Nintendo Museum in Kyoto, Japan on October 2nd, gaming legend Shigeru Miyamoto sat down with the press to discuss the museum and Nintendo's vision for it. Translated to Google Translate and obtained via Game Watch, readers can read some of the highlights of the interview below. But one of the more interesting revelations being that there are currently no plans of expanding the museum to other locations in Japan or overseas. And this is what Miyamoto had to say about this, and I quote, This wasn't created for business purposes, but for Nintendo employees to understand Nintendo, and for the general public to learn about Nintendo. So we have no intention for expanding it to other places. If anything, I'm thinking about how the Kyoto Museum will expand in the future. For example, I decided to call this interview venue an art gallery, and I plan to display Mario's Toad drawings, terrain sketches, and illustrations from the latest games, Splatoon and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. In the future, if there are more movie titles, I would like to be able to show them somewhere, so I like to keep on keep up on Nintendo's developments. When asked about the intent of building behind creating the museum, Miyamoto said this, and I quote, "It will take a long time to explain. I think everyone knows a lot about Nintendo, so you might wonder why Nintendo created a museum, but that's the right answer. Nintendo has decided not to explain itself too much and to communicate with customers through its products. So when we decided to create a museum this time, I thought that if Yamauchi, third president Hiroshi Yamauchi, were here, he would say, stop doing stuff like that. First of all, various materials have been left over for several years. In particular, arcade games are meaningless and they don't work, but it's very difficult to preserve them in a working state. Also, hundreds of games are released every year, including those from licenses, but there's no point in just leaving the packages there. There was thought that this had to be managed somehow. As a result of various discussions, we decided to leave behind all of Nintendo's past assets and use them to let people know what Nintendo is. So that not only our employees, but 3 generations of parents and children can understand what Nintendo is. So I don't want Nintendo to get involved in the game console war, the competition of what to do with this high-spec hardware. Well, we already read that, actually. And when asked about the company image that Miyamoto would like for Nintendo to have going into the future, he replied with this, and I quote, "Right now, there is a character exhibit outside the venue, and many characters will be welcoming you at the entrance on the first floor. Originally, we hadn't really thought about this kind of exhibit, and we were thinking about exhibiting our previous products and hardware. However, we decided that if we wanted the people to understand Nintendo as a whole, it would be best to have them see our IP, so we shifted to this kind of exhibit. Now we want people to know about the IP and return to Nintendo games. IP, theme parks, and movies are moving as a gateway to Nintendo games. Looking into the future, there will be a big brand that includes the IP Nintendo, and while there will of course be games within that, and they can gradually create more attractive things. I think we'll see a lot of things other than games coming in. After all, it's IP that people will remember well. When a new version of a game is released, it stops working. This is very sad, and the things we create will gradually become playable only on the virtual console. And there is a limit to how much you can play on them in museums. On the other hand, there are people who continue to watch movies no matter how much time it passes. So this is one of the reasons why I started making video works. I think that as more content like this increases, Nintendo as a whole will become a big brand. My theme is creating a reason to choose Nintendo. For example, if a child becomes a first grader, instead of buying them a Nintendo game as a reward, I would say buy them something from Nintendo other than a game. I think it'll be good to live in a world like this. So yeah, pretty interesting what Miyamoto had to say about this. Not only about Nintendo possibly expanding more different locations for a Nintendo museum. Well, I seriously would love to see that though. Maybe bring some here to the US probably, but I know it does look like there's gonna be no way anytime soon that they're gonna be doing this. And I wanted to understand what Miyamoto had to say about this, and especially expanding upon the Nintendo brand and the IP actually. It's still really cool to say, even when they first announced that we're gonna be doing a Nintendo museum, this is really cool how you're doing this. Like, not only being like a video game company, but now being like an entertainment company. With the Nintendo museum, they were getting into the theme parks with Super Nintendo World and Universal, and also with the Mario movie from Universal and Illumination, getting into the movie business. You can definitely tell Nintendo's really expanded upon a lot of their IPs and their company a lot more, besides just doing video games. Well, yeah, what do you guys think about all this information that was shared from this interview from Miyamoto? Not only about expanding more Nintendo museum locations, but also all the other stuff we talked about in this interview. Like I said, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts once again in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And alright, next news item, still going on the topic of the Nintendo Museum. And you guys might be asking me, why in the world are we showing the Virtual Boy commercial on the screen right now? Well, apparently it looks like just today, actually, I just found out about this. It looks like at the Nintendo Museum, they're actually emulating the Virtual Boy actually on the Nintendo Switch. Which, man, I was totally confused what they meant by this, but we gotta read about this, actually. So this information is coming from NintendoEverything.com, and it's the information that we have for this year. And it says, and I quote, "An interesting tidbit about the Nintendo Museum in Japan has come to light, which is that the playable Virtual Boy station is actually emulated on Switch. There are a number of things to see and do at the museum, including playing systems and games from Nintendo's history. The Virtual Boy is ultimately a small footnote for Nintendo, given how it didn't sell particularly well and had a short lifespan. Still, those looking to check out the retro console will be able to do so. With the news coming to light that Virtual Boy is using Switch emulation at the Nintendo Museum, some are hoping that it could be offered to everyone at home in the future. There's always a possibility that we could see it on the Switch Online service. No announcements have been made, but the Nintendo Museum exhibit shows that it's technologically possible, and there's already a full functioning version. The Nintendo Museum will officially open its doors in Kyoto, Japan on October 2nd, 2024. And so, I did not even expect this, actually. The fact that Virtual Boy emulation is running on the Switch, actually. And who knows if Nintendo will actually put this on the Switch Online, actually. If this actually does happen, and Nintendo finally encourages the Virtual Boy, actually, and puts a Virtual Boy in Nintendo Switch Online, that would be, I don't know what I would say about that, honestly. And just think about the game library for it. There will probably be only like 1 or 2 games on there, possibly. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys real quick. I still think this is kind of funny, actually, in my opinion, that Nintendo is finally sort of respecting the Virtual Boy, even after all its short lifespan and all that. But yeah, but what do you guys think about the Virtual Boy being playable at the Nintendo Museum? And of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And alright, next news item. We only have 2 more news items left. I know it's been a pretty long episode, Nintendo News Roundup. But we actually do have some news on The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. And just letting you guys know, the game is out right now on the Nintendo Switch, so make sure you guys pick it up right now at your major retailers, or you can get it digitally right now on the Nintendo Switch eShop. But actually, if you guys want to know the review scores for The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, this is actually some pretty interesting stuff, actually, and we do have some review scores for Echoes of Wisdom. So first of all, we have a reviews roundup on NintendoEverything.com, which lists some of the review scores that we have for Echoes of Wisdom. So for IGN gave the game a 9 out of 10. GameSpot also did the same thing with a 9 out of 10. Eurogamer gave it a 4 out of 5. Games Reactor an 8 out of 10. And Metro with an 8 out of 10. So not bad, actually, with those typical like review outlets giving the game between like a 4 out of 5 and a 9 out of 10 and 8 out of 10, actually. Not that bad, actually, but there's like I said, there's review outlets. And right now on Metacritic, as the game stands right now on Metacritic, the game has a score of an 86, actually. And it's pretty much on Metacritic, actually. So it has 91 positive reviews with 81 reviews, 6% mixed with 5 reviews, and 0% negative with 0 reviews on the negative reviews. So yeah, like I said before, an 86 score, 86 out of 100 for Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Not that bad, actually. I mean, I really didn't expect it to get like a behind 90, like how Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were. But still, not bad though. Actually, 86 out of 100 for like I said, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Once again on Metacritic. But yeah, what do you guys think about the review scores that we just got for Zelda Echoes of Wisdom? Like I said, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts once again on this. And the final news item that we have for the stream here, it's still sticking on the topic of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. There is a brand new version out that is out right now, which if you do get the game right now, then you do have to download a day one patch, pretty much a day one patch actually. Which of course this obviously fixes several issues to improve the overall gameplay experience. So if you're picking up Zelda Echoes of Wisdom today, make sure you guys have it updated to version 1.0.1 if you want to go ahead and get started playing Zelda Echoes of Wisdom right now. And so yeah, those are all the new news items that we have for this episode of Nintendo News Roundup. So yeah, right now, I don't know how much time we're going to have here because we've been going on Nintendo News Roundup for quite a while actually. But right now, we're going to go to the YouTube and Twitch chats right now, and we're once going to go to see what do you guys think about all these different news topics that we discussed today. So yeah, if you guys have any thoughts about everything that we discussed in today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, let me know your thoughts in the chat once again here, because we're going to take a few comments here, and then we'll go from there, actually. But of course, if you guys enjoying the stream overall and today's episode of the show, again, make sure you guys give the stream a thumbs up. And if you guys are brand new to our channel, make sure you guys subscribe and follow us for more upcoming episodes of Nintendo News Roundup every single Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern and 6:30 a.m. Pacific Time. Recapping all the latest Nintendo news from the past week once again. Alright, so let's real quick see what you guys are saying right here in chat. Also, I do want to say what's up to Lava Yoshi fan. And the new subscriber, Hammer Bro, actually. Once again, shout out to Hammer Bro for being our new sub, actually. Then we got the homie Mark, and then we also have Hassa Terrell in the YouTube chat once again. Alright, let's see. Let's see, Hammer Bro says, I really hope they add Hammer Bro like a YouTuber edited the roster to add Diddy and Dry Bones, but no Hammer Bro. But the person who posted the edited roster has over 1K views. Oh, that's interesting, actually. I mean, I bet probably later on they might have more new characters in Mario Party Jamboree, possibly. But we'll have to see about that. Let's see, Jamboree has a story mode, which is only mentioned in the Japanese trailer. Yeah, I think I really knew that Mario Party Jamboree was gonna have a story mode. I mean, I know it was gonna have like actual boss fights, but I didn't really think it was gonna have an actual like story mode and whatnot. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's see, a 135-year-old company. That's big. Honestly, though, I cannot believe Nintendo's been around for that long, actually. As I really thought Nintendo started around like the 80s with the when they started doing like the arcade stuff with the arcade stuff and also the NES, actually. I did not know they were around for that long. Okay, yeah, I don't even know why the Twitch stream was like lagging and loading. That was kind of weird. I mean, I wasn't really looking at the Twitch stream, obviously, but I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like it's pretty good, actually. But if that happened, then I do apologize about that. Let's see, the Sonic and DC collaboration was interesting. Yeah, like I said before, I did not expect that at all. I did not expect there to be a Sonic and DC crossover. Alright, well, let's real quick see what we have here in Twitch chat. See, Funchy Punchy says, I'm gonna be playing this almost every day, and especially with you guys. Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, definitely look out for a lot of content on Mario Party Jamboree when the game releases. Let's see. Console Wars sounds stupid. Yeah, honestly, it was a huge deal back in the, like I said, in the 90s when Nintendo and Sega going against each other, but now it's just like, who even cares about Console Wars? Like, I'm being honest. Let's see. I'm gonna get 5 games on the Nintendo Switch 2 as well. Now, who even knows when the Switch 2 is gonna be coming out? Whenever Nintendo talks about it, actually, if finally reveals it. Let's see. Motion controls. Everyone's favorite mechanic. Oh yeah, for sure. Everybody loves them motion controls. All thanks to the Wii. Gotta love the motion controls. Alright, but we're gonna cut off the chat stuff pretty short here because we wanted a lot longer during this episode of Nintendo News Roundup, and we gotta get set up for our next stream actually. Once you guys know, once again, speaking of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, we will be doing another episode of it right after the stream wraps up. Probably about like 10 or 15 minutes after we wrap up Nintendo News Roundup. Make sure you guys come back for the next episode of our Zelda Echoes of Wisdom series and whatnot. Because man, I really want to play more of it because I'm absolutely loving the game so far. But anyway, so I think on that note, there's not much else to talk about in terms of all these different news topics that we discussed in today's show. So, of course, if you guys have more thoughts about that you guys want to share about all these different other news topics we discussed today in the show, again, keep letting me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And we'll still absolutely love to hear what you guys have to say about all these different things that we discussed during the show today. But anyways, on that note, that's going to go and do it for today's episode on Nintendo News Roundup. So thank you all for coming by, and thank you all for hanging out with us during today's show once again. And like I said, stay tuned about 10 or 15 more minutes from now for when we do the next episode of our Zelda Echoes of Wisdom series once again. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the show overall, make sure you guys, again, give the stream a thumbs up on your way out. And if you guys are brand new to our YouTube channel, and also on twitch.tv/channellogan456, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure you guys also follow us on Twitch for more upcoming episodes of Nintendo News Roundup every single Friday, and also more Nintendo content you guys will definitely not want to miss out in the future. And anyway, so with that, that's going to do it for me here for Reborn Nintendo Logan, and I'm going to be signing over the stream. So yeah, we'll see you guys in just 10 or 15 minutes here for the next episode of our Zelda Echoes of Wisdom series. So, anyways, peace out, love you guys, God bless, have a great rest of your day, watch the one-ups, and we'll see you guys in a little bit, and stick around for Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. So, we'll see you then, and peace out, and God bless. What's up, Joy-Con gang? I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys want to see up to date on more upcoming videos in the near future on the channel, make sure you guys click that subscribe button to be a part of our amazing Joy-Con gang community. Plus, also, be sure to enable that notification bell to all to be notified and not miss a single new upload on this channel every single week. And if you all also want to stay up to date on more upcoming events for this channel, and even see some exclusive behind-the-scenes stuff as well, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at NintendoLoganYT for exclusive posts you will not see anywhere else on this channel in the future, from posting my amiibos or whatever kind of stuff you guys want to see on my Instagram, and especially in the near future, maybe do some like live Instagram hangouts with you guys as well. And lastly, if you all enjoy all the moments that we have on the channel as well, make sure you guys consider checking out our Nintendo Lonely Clips channel as well, which is pretty much our second YouTube channel, when we upload new clips on there every Monday and Wednesday, where you can check out all of our past funny and epic moments that I bet you guys will definitely enjoy for sure there, because we got a lot of funny clips on there once again. And of course, if you guys do none of that, as I always say, one person very in particular is going to be saying, what's wrong with you if you guys don't do none of that? And that's pretty much right to Beast Me. He's going to be telling you what's wrong with you until you do all the stuff you guys see on the right side of me here. And I do promise you guys that. So, alright, but anyways guys, so that's going to do it for your boy Nintendo Logan here for this video. And I'm going to be signing off for this video once again. So, I will see you guys in the next video. And peace out. I love you guys. God bless. And have a great day, everybody. Peace out, Joy-Con gang.